Yo, yo,
Yo,
yo,
what's the
what I
deal?
do? What up with it? Welcome to the show, everybody. How everybody doing out there tonight? How y'all
Man,
doing? Thank y'all for being here. Don't forget, go ahead and take a moment to like our channel, subscribe to the channel. Remember to get your notifications and reminders of our show. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching later. If you're watching this later, we got a nice little show for y'all today. Today we got Dreadhead Tatted and her fiance B. We got G and we got Jazzy Thick Chick. What up, Betty? What up, Jade?
Hey,
Good, everybody. Jazzy, are you there?
I am. Can you not hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Hear you now, Jade.
Oh, I said, hey, what's up to everybody?
All right. I think Dreadhead and them fell off. They might be about to get added back. Let's see what we got on the rundown today, y'all. Okay, here we go. Dreadhead is back. Dreadhead and Betty, what's going on?
he about to go live again. It ain't working out.
Oh, she got to go live at home?
Yeah, it ain't working out. Something going on with my MacBook.
Okay, I got you. Well, I'm glad y'all there. We're going to do the rundown, the show rundown. We're going to do a Famous Twins update. We're going to talk a little bit about Keith Brown. Keith Brown. Lord. Breathe Too Hard. Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown. And then, let's see, their boy Fredo Bang. Going to have the update on him. Dreadhead going to help us out with that, huh, Dread?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, and then we're gonna talk about something going on with this police officer. She gonna give us that update, and then our relationship topic for the day: cheating. So, have you been the cheater, or have you been the cheaty, or have you been both? Or have you never experienced cheating in your life? So, what is cheating, by the way? Like, let's get into it. So, all right, first up. Let's see, I'm going to do a little Famous Twins update. So basically what's going on with Famous Twins is, there's this whole tragedy unfolding with them. There's some young girls out of Alabama by way of Florida. Apparently they're real big in the Southeast region. And we like South rap, Southern rap. So, we talk about all of them, new generation type things. And this story caught my attention originally because these young ladies witnessed a horrific murder, and they pretty much went live with the murder of their father. But upon further investigation, it looks like they were intimately involved in the creation of the smoke, which now everybody's an adult and got to take, actions, take accountability for their own actions. Don't get me wrong. But this is what I'm saying. Like, sometimes we whip up situations, we pull other people in, and we don't really realize the whole ramifications of our action, And this is just a story that played out. It's like a Greek tragedy in real life. So, if y'all bear with me, I'm gonna share a little bit about what's going on, with the family. Now, first up, we have that they have been going live. Not live. I haven't seen them live, but they have been posting. And keep in mind, it's been a week since their father, they were witness to the horrific event that led to their father's demise. And they went live with those events. And now they're saying, anybody know some private owners looking for a house in Mobile. So, I don't know. Maybe they got a house that's empty and for sale right now. We don't know what's going on with it. But here's our part.
I got FNSK, play with me, little bitch, that way your ass gotta lay. Call my hitters, they gon' swear where you stay. Tell them Wayne I need a Drake and we gon' aim at they face. Free TK and bitch, I'm trying to beat the case. Drive off in the Ray, I seen the look on they face. She told me why we clutching F and in the Drake. Hollow tip, hungry, they'll eat a nigga whole face. We got Glock.
Yeah, so At this point, I went on to the Instagram to see if they had any new posts, and basically they did. They had one new post, and it's just them being themselves. It's like the library, it might be the old video. They just posted. I know they had a show, but I don't really know what might have happened with the show. Not Tallahassee, somewhere in Florida. They were supposed to have a show, I believe, on July 10th, last night. So anyway, so I'm just on to part 2 because people don't kind of understand what I'm saying about, okay, they may have had something to do with the events that led up to the event of the father being murdered. So basically, in my, researching them or looking up stuff with them, it was determined that Allie, 4 days prior to June 30th. June 30th is the infamous day where the life of the man died and was shot. So 4 days prior to that, the young lady who shot the live was hella like 38, she said. And that's funny because 38 comes from us here in Baton Rouge. That's the daddy again. She was 38, meaning she was really upset. And she was upset and she wanted revenge. And this is in her own words, in her own first YouTube post ever. Allie from the twins talks about basically how she got a scar on her face. Come to find out, the scar on her face was inflicted by the dude who's gonna wind up, killing her. So let me see if this is gonna play for us here. I didn't well, I guess it did.
When you see me, I got FNSK. Play with me,
let me see if I got it on here. It might not have came through. I might don't have it, but I'm gonna have to check it out. But basically, there is a video of Allie, and she's just going into a whole lot of detail on what happened on the night, 4 nights before the dad. The dad was murdered or whatever. And I thought I had it, y'all, and looks like I don't have it. So I followed this other girl, and she got a little bit of it on her page.
Insert that.
But this isn't the main video I wanted to watch. So basically, she's gonna give you a little clip of what happened when she got cracked in the face.
Leave it alone, you know what I'm saying? I ain't say shit to Brian, I ain't say nothing else to him. But he DM'd me, like, you can come get your money from the bank. So, like, he had my money, y'all, but, like, the bank, like, you know how a bank freeze your money and want you to come in and get it so they can arrest you? That's how they had his shit. So, he was like, bro, your money at the bank, I couldn't get it without you. Duh, because you better go to jail, the fuck? So I ain't text him back and say nothing to him. So I tell my dude, goddamn, what happened on FaceTime? You know what I'm saying? He 38. He hot. Like, where he at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where he at by me? You gotta see by me and real smoke out here. Like, all that. So mind you, I'm at the hospital getting stitches in my nose. I had to get 5 stitches in my nose or whatever like that. So I got my stitches or whatever like that. But the whole time I'm trying to set them up. So boom, whatever she playing me the whole time. I'm like, y'all woot to the third or whatever like that. So boom, I find out what bruh said. So I'm like, woot, like I send my folks like, oh, I got an energy, like y'all go handle that or whatever like that. Mind you, I hear my cousin, she playing it to me like, oh, I'm trying to set him up for you. You know what I'm saying? Woo, just set him up for you. I ain't fucking with her, but the whole time she fucking with. You know what I'm saying? On the low. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, that crazy. Like, I ain't even saying too much. Like, I'm like, damn, that crazy. Like, I gotta cut her out. Like, I ain't fuck with her. Like, yo, dude hit me with a stick and stole my social security. And you acting like ain't none of this shit just happened. So the way I'm feeling, like, bitch, you gave him my shit, like, bitch, y'all trying to steal my money. Like, y'all trying to work as a team to steal my money. Whatever like that. So, boom. I let that shit pass. You know what I'm saying? I end up being in Houston for, like, I would say like 2 months or whatever like that. So boom, I ain't heard shit up from bro or whatever like that. He was sending my cousin threats or whatever like, oh, it's real smoke when I see you and Ellie, y'all gonna die, all this shit like big boy with me. So I'm like, what the fuck? Bet it up. Boom, come back to the city, goddamn. End up coming back to the city or whatever like that. I wake up one morning, he texted me, goddamn, like, oh yeah, it big smoke when I see you. You guys know you gonna die. This shit to the third. Now I'm like, what the fuck wrong with bro? Like, tripping, whatever like that. So boom. I ain't say shit else to. I'm reading, bro. Text me. I got him on the street. I can see his shit, but he don't know I seen his shit. What else? I'm screenshotting and sending it to. I'm sending it to my little folks. Like, bro, like y'all got to have it. Y'all can't let person that. Like, that what's going on. So boom. All that shit got down. I wasn't even studying shit no more. You feel what I'm saying? Boom. My little cousin called me and was like, twin, such and such over here. The same nigga hit me with a stick over here. She was like, I just caught him in the bathroom. Woo. So I'm like, damn, for real? So I'm 38. Like I'm mad all over again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that crazy. So I called my little folks. I'm like, bro.
Okay. So I guess.
So as you guys just seen and heard, that was Allie's version of.
Yeah, that's that's the girl talking about the issue. That's the chick Nick at Night. I kind of listen at her talk about that a little bit too. She does a really good job with going in depth about the whole issue, and a lot of people wasn't able to understand how the girl talk. As you can see, she kind of like woo wow wham, this, that, and the third, and all of this here. And a lot of people don't really understand that. And then you a female kind of talking with those type of verbiage. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people was really unable to understand what she was saying. But when she was saying my cousin, she was really mentioning my sister. She wasn't mentioning her. She was trying to play it off, but she wasn't able to uphold it. The cousin wound up being a sister, and the guy was, you know, of course, the boyfriend. So she told her dad whatever, and her dad felt some type of way because he didn't do anything one time before, and he kind of went in there to handle business. And upon going in there, you know, the unfortunate incident happened from that. But
right, and I think it was interesting to note that she shot her first personal YouTube video, like say 4 days before the incident happened. She said in her own words she was 38. They pretty much, to recap what's going on for everybody that's lost or don't know what's going on, is twins out of Alabama. One twin took the other twin's social security number, and her boyfriend filed for unemployment benefits in the girl's name. So then when the girl food stamps get cut off, she go to investigate. She finds out, make a long story short, it's the boyfriend and the sister. So now it's domestic because they're roommates, and it's your twin. You won't see your sister. So she go over there to straighten some shit out. But in her own words, I got the whole video, she charged at the dude. So the other twin be going live about that, saying you shouldn't have charged that, my nigga. That's why you got cracked in the face. So she kind of like taking up for the dude. Anyway, so the sister is ham. So she got this big scar. She bloody. She didn't call the police because she got warrants. She didn't go the proper route. Guess who she could probably call? The man in her life, which is her dad. So 4 days later, she realized that the guy was still over there. His name is matriculating over to the house. And, you know, they all go to the house. She herself said she sent people over there to handle him. You know, so she was thinking of some type of revenge. And because of her anger and the whole situation, it led to that. Don't get me wrong. You know, everybody wrong in the situation. The other sister is like, she don't know why people mad, and we're gonna have that in part 3. But the other sister Sway is like, you know, in her recap of what's going on, she didn't understand why the daddy was mad, or the sister was mad. I mean, pretty much your nigga scammed me out of $8 grand, cracked me in the face with a gun at the shit that, you know, someplace, you know, where you at, you my sister, and then add insult to injury, you still rocking with you after all of this. So yeah, feelings is involved. It's really like excited. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, they're all adults, and at the end of the day, bro, it's a tragedy. It's just what happens when your temper get the best of you and your ego, and you can't let shit go. Or, this is my thing. You know, y'all like to set up and scam. Why don't you give anybody your personal information? Just because that's my sister. Guess what? I got a sister and I love her to death, but I'm not trying to give her none of my information. I wouldn't even tempt her in that regard. Not saying she would, but I don't even play like that. I don't want nobody to have my information about that. Unless you somebody I can sue later if my shit get out.
But if you know, they probably were close, staying together like you were saying, and your information at that age and they growing up together, they probably knew each other social security numbers. You know what I'm saying? By doing a lot of things together. Now, she also was upset because she's like, oh, you know, he didn't even get the money, so what's everybody mad at? The sister was like, pretty much like, oh, he didn't get it, so why y'all tripping? You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't even get it. And she was saying the daddy, when it's a thing that I didn't understand too. I guess we'll talk about that on part 3 too. How she was crying on, and she made a post and she's like, oh, I should have let you keep hitting me. I should have let you keep hitting me.
These bitches politicians.
Like I didn't understand that. She was saying to dad, I should have let you keep hitting me. This wouldn't have happened. But
yeah, I know a little bit about that, G.
Yeah, I didn't really get that part, but
yeah, let me speak on that one. So basically, when they tell the story, and it's gonna have to be in part 3 because the other sister. So we're gonna have to take these two stories kind of side by side. She's gonna say a story about A, B, and C, trying not to rat on people, but she's trying to say why she got hit with the stick, and then the sister gonna give her story as to what happened in the house when the shooting went down. Because keep in mind, they all witnesses. Yeah. So basically, she like, the daddy was ham because he already felt some type of way because he didn't do nothing a few 4 days ago when his baby girl got cracked in the face. Yeah. So he coming there, he already on 10. So he's striking everybody, her and the nigga. So it's like he daddy, he's his kids. You know, my daughter and her little boyfriend, I'm finna whip both of y'all asses. It's probably where he was coming at. Because y'all took advantage of little sister or whatever. You know what I'm saying? How dare y'all play these type of whole type games? So he was singing about this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm her daddy. She came to me. Now, she had went to some partners, but they wasn't really with the smoke, I guess. But Pops bust on in there. So when Pops bust in there, he started choking, according to allegedly. I don't know if allegedly, but it's still unfolding. But, you know, it's all allegedly. But according to the sister's own lives, not this one, I'm doing in part 3, the daddy was choking her and whipping up on her, basically. And so her boyfriend felt some type of way, you know, I guess, and he must have chest up or did whatever a boyfriend would do, but then the two men got into it. So first, the daddy was jumping on the daughter for even being involved in swiping your sister's shit, and it's here all these shenanigans. Mm-hmm. So now she's saying, "Oh, Dad, I should have just left you with the phone." That seemed weird. That was a little weird.
Yeah. But
that does seem weird. But just to say, the youth has a very different way of thinking.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I could see that being. I think they're in their early 20s.
And then come to find out, I thought it was originally behind this $500,000, this half a mil.
Yeah, that was a lie.
Yeah, that wasn't even a portion of it.
That was a cover up.
But see, for me, they said that 500K was all cap. But for me, like, I ain't lying, like, I can't. They got too much going on for me.
Too
I
much.
understand, what she's saying and all that. Just with her explaining on that. But it's just like it's just so much going on, and then it's just like I don't even want to listen to it no more because they just got too much drama.
Too much drama.
But I do want to say though, shout out the NBA. That's where they get their 38 from. Going 38 is they got that from BR. So shout out to that.
Well, also 38 hot. Yeah, you could be 38 hot.
Because NBA YoungBoy always get mad and be going off on people.
Yeah.
So that's how that started.
Okay. Yeah, see, I didn't heard that hot as a 38 pistol. And that's what I thought she was saying, because that come from way back in the gap.
Oh, well, NBA YoungBoy from 38.
Yeah, and he's from 38 Street, so he started using that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the youngsters use it as,
so
30.
That's what she mean.
Yeah, that's what she meaning. But yeah, it was an older saying, how does a 38 pistol? From that, from back in the gap, pretty much. But
I'm glad on the little clip that just recently played, them dancing with although all this tragedy happened, at the end of the day, they sisters, they twin sisters. I'm glad that it hadn't that they kind of, I guess, working on their relationship, repairing their relationship, and that ain't just keep going left.
Yeah.
More innocent people could be dead, more family members could be dead. So I'm glad that they're working on that.
Because it was an innocent person.
Yeah, it was an innocent person. I want to remember y'all. Well, look, so wait a minute, y'all. It's 3 now. The count as of today. Per Chrissy Talks. Now, I hope I got this from Chrissy Talks. Shout out to Chrissy Talks. But according to her, and I haven't verified for myself, which I need to go do. But allegedly, according to her, the third victim, a young lady by the name of Bree, who was in the hospital. She succumbed to her injuries this morning. Rest in peace.
Wow.
So it's 3 people that died, because of this incident between Sway and Allie.
Money is the root of all evil.
And like I said, so kids, don't let that money get you like this.
Get your kids.
The sister did it.
Make it legally. Do what you can. Live life that way. Life has so much more to offer.
The sister said, she said all that blood is thicker than water. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that she had to, get it this way. But you know what I'm saying? Some people do have, are like that. You know what I'm saying? Get to realize that family does mean more when they get a little older. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, at this age, young kids think they know everything. And like, I'm not going to need you. You don't realize you're staying in someone's house. You're using their utilities, using their stuff. You think, I'm not eating nothing here because you buying your little McDonald's or something every day. But you turn on the light switch, you washing your clothes, you flushing the toilet. You know what I'm saying? All that shit come out of my pocket. You know what I'm saying? That ain't coming out of your pocket. You don't understand until you actually grow up and get bills.
Right.
And then you realize how important family is. And that's if that love is reciprocated, of course, too. But I hope
it's all weird. That whole story is just a little weird. I see it, but it's weird.
I hope the best for him.
I do too.
I hope the best for him too. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
And then as a family, with them, it seemed like they were so close to their dad. So I don't know if the mom is active. I hadn't looked into them that much, but I hope if y'all look at this or see this, y'all need to go get some counseling, some family counseling to mend y'all relationship. To try to work on everything. So
yeah, I agree with you. I'm so sorry. I thought you was winding it down, Dre. No, I agree with you. This deep, bro. This we all like. Then y'all just shared this here moment with the world. That's just that, bro.
That's on
Just
another
that.
level.
That's on a whole different situation. Like facts.
Because now you're going to be ridiculed in the streets and talked about. You're going to be, oh, well, you should have did this and y'all shouldn't have did that.
And you're going to constantly be proving yourself because you got to
Yeah,
put another video of this and how you're okay. And this, you're going to have to prove so much to the world, That's a hard position.
But just
At such a young age.
What you say, Mom? I mean,
I just say at such a young age.
Sorry, Dre. Everybody else go on mute, but Dre, let's go on mute. Let's just let Dre talk.
I was about to ask. So I know you. I think you had said that the concert did not happen last night.
I want to find out.
Okay. Well, I don't want to speak on because we don't know. So we could put that in part 3.
Yeah, by part 3 update, y'all. And if y'all from the Alabama region and y'all got any kind of information to help, get the story correct. Go ahead and send it to our, trying to get our Gmail. Maybe looking a little crappy. Trying to get our little graphics going. Yeah, and if you go to the store, feel free to always take it around there. Yeah. Bruh, it's just a sad story, and I just feel like they so talented and cute, and I'm rooting for them from Alabama, and Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, we all get a bad rap. So, they trying to get some of that bread in that bag, and I ain't got no problem with it. But goodness, this is a lot. Okay, I'm getting a note here from a watcher that we got bad feedback. So we got to figure something out.
It sounds clear on my end.
Yeah. Do you have 2 devices in your room?
Huh?
Are you playing it back on another device?
No. She outside. I'm inside.
Okay. Well, maybe.
I mean, everybody sound clear. They phone might be tripping.
It's when Rush talks, you hear the echo.
No, when you just talked, there was the echo too.
I was just going to say, I can hear it just now when I said something, but I know I haven't said anything, but it was when Rush was talking. Now I can hear
I heard it. That's what I was trying to unmute
Put
to
your
say.
phone on. Put your phone on mute, Rush.
She on mute.
Now you echoing. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe when she stopped the video.
I don't know.
Say it again, Jennifer. What did you say?
Oh, you
Maybe
clear
when you
now.
stop the video.
You clear. Everybody clear now.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay.
Then I muted Dreadhead, and when I mute Dreadhead, it's clearer. But Dreadhead don't hear no echo. Then when Dreadhead talking, I mute me, it's clear. So I don't know what's going on.
Well, everybody sounds clear now, but I can hear echo right now that I'm talking.
Yeah, you do. You sound. I hear feedback from you.
Well, let's just try to all go on mute when we're not speaking. Maybe that should be the answer. Do y'all agree?
I'm with it. Let's get it.
Okay, up next, let's see. We're on Free to Be Me. Thank you for joining us today. Remember to like and subscribe. Leave us some comments. Leave us some feedback. We're working on everything, but we out here. Let's see. We're up next. Let's see. We covered Famous Twins. Let's see. We're gonna have to talk about Verses with Bobby Brown and Keith Sweat. That's my generation. Old school. Bobby Brown, Keith Sweat. So, all right. And did anybody check out the Verses?
I checked it out. I don't know about everybody else. I checked it out. I just thought it wasn't a matchup for me. You know, Bobby Brown is more hip hoppy, you know, prerogative, jumping around type thing. Keith Sweat more love music, you know, bedroom stuff. I don't think I know one bedroom song Bobby Brown made. How about anybody else?
Ronnie, my tender, yeah, my tender love, my tender Ronnie. She's my own love.
Tender
But that was with the group, Jonica. That wasn't him by himself.
Ronnie,
right.
Yeah, it was a group of
song
them.
by himself.
That was him by himself.
Yeah, I'm gonna look like Bobby Brown fan.
Okay.
Back in the day, you know. But yeah, Ronnie was him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't recall them having none, and you know that's my.
They had a lot of hits. They rolled. It wasn't bad. I looked at it. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
They had some hits. You would have been like, wait, oh, were they? I forgot about that one.
Okay.
There you go. Every little step. Don't do Bobby.
Now that's how.
I didn't look at it because I just didn't feel like them two were compatible for each other.
But she just saying that one is a crooner and the other was dance music. That's all you was trying to say.
I got it. I get it. Keith Sweat had some moves too. You know, if y'all don't know.
No, Keith got the moves.
Yeah,
now,
he'll get out there. He done some dance moves. But
now,
Keith
Sweat
his intro.
I've had too many real.
He came out to the Drake part. How Drake said, you know, I'm the light skin. That was it was pretty tight. How you did that.
Keith Sweat had performed for this comedy show we had went to and no, I'm lying. It was a Valentine's Day thing with R. Kelly was the Pink Panties thing or whatever, and he was on the ticket and he got up there and he's like, oh, any ladies want to get up on this and all this here, and I'm like, wait a minute, sir, like how you doing, you know, like all this here, like sir, let's calm this down. Like,
you want to give it to you. He's serving it up.
People were saying that Keith Sweat was drunk.
Yeah, I heard him say he was
but
drunk.
then a couple of people were saying, yeah, he was a real heavy drinker.
Look, time, yeah, I mean, he was good, Jig. Sorry.
Okay.
Saw that? Yeah.
Right. Let's go, baby.
I'm the light skin Keith Sweat. Well,
look at that.
Yeah.
He tickled me.
Let's do this, baby. Come on.
Yeah, that's more what it was. I was thinking.
I'm the light skin Keith Sweat. I'm the light skin Keith Sweat.
And even that.
All right. Let's go, baby. Step on stage, girls scream like I'm Keith. Step on stage, girls scream like I'm Keith. Step on stage,
and then that light skin,
like I'm Keith.
Then he went to Make It Last Forever. You know, that was the one. That was the hit.
Yeah. Now, the one that I love was Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. That was my favorite verses so far. Like, hands down. Did y'all catch that one?
No, I caught part of it.
Oh, no.
My
Man,
favorite.
Jill and huh?
Gucci Mane and Jeezy. That's basically the only one I kind of caught.
Oh man, y'all gotta go back. Jill and Erykah it was like a mashup. It was love though. You know what I'm saying? Like they both wrote songs for each other, everything. Like they mentioned all of that. Like it was a love thing. You know what I'm saying? Not putting one down, nothing. Queen Latifah was in the room in the chat. Michelle Obama was in the chat. And they was like, oh, I don't even know what to say no more. Like Michelle Obama in here. But yeah, it was a really nice show, man. And they went all the way back to the old school stuff. Erykah Badu went to saying how she made a certain song for Mary J. Blige. That one where she doing the knock verse. She said she made that song for Mary J. Blige originally. It was like I guess not a diss, but I'm coming for you now, she said. Which I didn't even know. And, you know, learned something.
You know which other one I caught, G?
What that?
Ashanti. And who it was? Keisha Cole? Yeah, that's the other one I caught. Other than that, nah, ain't nobody else. And they said Keisha Cole was real drunk on hers.
I ain't seen her in ages.
Oh yeah, she was on there. She was,
but I seen
like a big
Ashanti still look good though.
Yeah, she looked nice.
Yeah, she's still all cut up and you know got the abs and stuff going.
My favorite verses was Monica and Brandy.
Monica and Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a lot of criticism with that one too. You know, like people was well, you know, they had this and you know this one was it was just mess. You know what I'm saying?
Like, somebody will always have something to say. Yeah.
Oh, she put her arm, you know, like she did this here, and you seen how she looked when she said this, and you know.
Yeah, it seemed like a little tension up there, but they kind of seemed to rekindle their love,
yeah,
or whatever. Yeah. But they hadn't
what they were saying,
been on stage together for years. Just being sarcastic or just, you know, I can't really remember a quote or anything, but you could just kind of tell the vibe a little, you know, but then there was kind of love at some points. And then they kind of, you know, at the end, I think they really said something like, or embraced or something to let me know that it was okay. Like they was, you know, squashing their little beef. But I don't really remember. It was some time ago.
And I saw you Jazz the other day representing with the shirt.
Right.
You had the shirt on the other day.
Right. That was my birthday gift. Well, one of my birthday gifts from Rush. Shout out to Rush.
Yeah, they talked about Monica clothes, I know.
Yeah.
They talked about her clothes.
They compared it to the cartoon character. It was kind of a head on, but you know, my girl, she was with it. She just come with it. I mean, regardless. Haters.
That's what I say. A bunch of haters, man.
Let's see.
Yeah, we got our next topic. Where we at, Rush?
Yeah, it looks like
Fredo.
Hold on 1 second, everybody. Let me put y'all on mute for 1 second. On our next topic, looks like we have Fredo Bang.
celebrate. Every day I wake up to some rain.
Yeah, I don't even know who he is, to be honest with you.
What? You don't know who Fredo Bang is?
Look into it. You get into it.
Oh, dog, are you serious?
Man.
Well, guess what? And next couple of months, you're going to know who he is. Because, when we take our Freddie Big Me truck, I'm sure that's how somebody who ain't on the show will be playing. You feel me?
All right.
That's all right. I'm coming with that info.
Because, man,
coming out July 16th.
I'm officially an old person, man. I don't want nothing new. But yeah, it seemed like it's some nice music. I'll check it out, though.
Yeah, check it out.
I mean, he had to grow on me. Like, I like his music. Shout out to him. He from BR. All that, TBG. I'm from the South too, UPT. But I like a couple of his songs. He had to grow on me. Like I said, somebody kept playing it all day. So it was like it was forced on me. And then I kind of got into it a little bit between the NBA and TBG, battle between them and all that. But yeah, he doing his thing. I ain't lying. He really doing his thing. But I know the topic is about the performance and stuff. I know Moneybagg Yo brought that boy out 4th of July weekend here because Moneybagg Yo had a show here in BR. And for y'all don't know what BR is, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but he had a show. Moneybagg Yo, him and Moneybagg Yo, real cool. Brought him out. He performed. The crowd went crazy for his performance. They went, local for his performance or whatever. But basically, weeks prior, he was saying if they couldn't give him $100K, he wouldn't perform it. So the media outlets kind of say, was like, you said you wouldn't perform it, so did you get that $100K? I don't know if he got that $100K. I don't think he got that $100K because he cool with Moneybagg. Moneybagg brought him out. But I kind of understand why he wouldn't perform here for $100K. It's just a lot that's surrounding him with the whole beef deal with NBA and them and TBG, and law enforcement knows, so I don't even know if he can get the River Center would even book him just for his own show. I mean, that's allegedly, that's just me saying that. I don't know for sure. But he did kind of speak on it a little bit, like, that they deny him on permits and different things like that. Because, it's ongoing active police cases between different killings and things, and I don't want to get into all that, but yeah, so.
Right.
But I'm glad he did do that, and I felt like he felt good because he posted it. First time performance, and in my city since I think like 7 years or something. So I think he really felt good, coming out, and I feel like if it wasn't so much attached to his performance here, I really do think he would, fuck with it. I really do. I feel like he would fuck with it.
Just, I know G was somebody that said, she didn't know a little bit, but just to give a little background, he's been out of jail 3 years, only 3 years. He's had so many big accomplishments, when it's for you, it's for you. That's just what it is. He's been out only 3 years, and he's had, a couple of underground. He coming out with his new CD July 16th. He did songs with a lot of major artists. That's in the game right now. Lil Durk, Lil Baby, and the last one right now is Polo G. The song, go check it out. I don't know. I had to write the song down. I don't know where I put it though. But yeah, go check his new song out. It's Bless His Soul, and that's featuring Polo G.
Polo G, okay.
Bless his soul.
Coming through with that.
That's why I said I can't believe Jig.
All right, Jig, okay, Jig, come through with some information.
Yeah, y'all know that information came from Sex with the X.
And Jig
Nah,
usually only listen to Monica and some little slow me Mariah Carey and shit.
Yeah,
R&B.
I get my trap in. You feel me?
I
You see, I just brought it to
She
you.
do.
She dip in with. All right.
See, I guess I'm weird. Like I don't know. I have a hard time listening to slow music. I don't know. Just I'm in a relationship and stuff, about to get married. Like slow music is boring. Like to me,
The
it's just like I got
relationship and slow music has nothing to do with each other.
no.
You just gotta like the vibe. I'm just saying you gotta like the vibe, period. And then when you can relate to the lyrics, that's a whole nother game changer.
But you know what? Even in rap, sometimes I don't even. It has to be a song I really like to even listen to the lyrics. Most of the time, I just go for the beat. Or like my little homie, and no fly boy, like she be like, listen to that dog, listen to that. So then when I actually pay attention to it and listen to it, it be tight. But it really don't even interest me that much because I was a Boosie head. Southside, like I said, Boosie going to McKinley. That's all I knew. So yeah, but all that other stuff, I'm starting to pay more attention to it.
Yeah,
That's
listen to
true
it,
though.
girl. Get into it.
Fly, she will put you up on the song and like, hey, listen at the lyrics, listen what's being said.
And she will dissect it for you.
Yeah, she gonna dissect it for you. Dissect the song for you to where you into it. But yeah, I'm more of old school New Orleans rap, old Juvenile, UNLV shit, old shit from back in the Gap. I still listen to like NWA, MJG and 8Ball, Space Age Pimpin' and stuff like that. Like I like to listen to older, shit. And when you listen to it, it really you get to hear the difference from the rap how it was back then to how it is now. Now it's a bunch of ad-libs and stuff, and some of the New Orleans stuff was a bunch of repetitive things, but the rappers and stuff from up north were really saying something. The rappers on the east and the west coast and up north, they were really saying something. But when you got down to the Louisiana rappers that were actually rappers, once I came out of like bounce music, because when you're younger, you listen to just bounce music if you grew up in New Orleans. But then you got into some of the actual real rap, as you noticed, that wasn't everything wasn't bounce. But in New Orleans, you just know bounce music because that's all your people them listen to. You know what I'm saying? That's what's playing at the parties, block parties, DJs, all of that. But then I got into UNLV, 8Ball, MJG, and all of that stuff like that. Me and Sunshine's favorite one was Friend or Foe, by 8Ball and MJG. Boy, that was our song right there.
Rest in peace, baby girl. Rest in peace.
But yeah, man, y'all gotta get into that 8Ball MJG. I gotta put y'all up in some old school.
Yeah, well, I was just saying, I'm about to check the song out.
Yeah.
But like what you was just saying about basically about what you was just saying basically the old school music is a little different from what this music is now. I think that brings us into that next topic.
Where we at, Rod? You on mute.
My bad. All right, police officer. So there's a story about a police officer. Do y'all want to talk about that? Or do y'all want to talk a little more about music today?
Yeah, we going to the police officer.
Okay, who covering that story for us today?
Yeah, I'm covering the story. Do you got any clips or anything on them?
Let me see what I got here. I'm gonna put myself on mute because I'm getting some feedback. If everybody could just be so kind, put it on mute till you're ready to talk, then unmute and talk. Well, G, looks like I got to go dig it up. I have something. I'm gonna find something. Can you just let everybody know what's going on?
All right. Well, this article here is about a police officer. He was a big part in the community from his from his area, and he had a program where he go and play basketball and stuff with the kids, kind of like being like a authority figure in the community, kind of how policing should be done today. You know what I'm saying? Instead of instead of just showing up, arresting, and being a threat in the community. He goes out and plays basketball with the younger kids. If you beat him at basketball, he buys the kids a pair of shoes, and he's bought countless pairs of shoes for, the little young kids in the community and everything. So that's something that he does. He was he was coming up for a promotion, and he applied for it. His sergeant said on his paperwork that he wasn't applicable for it because he was gang affiliated and listened to rap music. Now, he wasn't being investigated for this gang affiliation. If you would think, okay, if he's gang affiliated, why isn't he being investigated for it? So he was gang affiliated and he listened to rap music. So when has anyone been, you know what I'm saying, in trouble for listening to rap music? When has that been a crime? So when he got his, paperwork back, because of course they had to list why they didn't give him the promotion. When he saw that's what it said, I believe he went to like internal affairs or something to hear about, to speak up on it. They went on his social media page and seen a clip of him listening to rap music and posted that and reprimanded him for listening to this rap music.
He wasn't listening to it. The rap music was actually in the background of a video that he posted.
Exactly. The rap music wasn't even playing in his car. It was in the background, allegedly. But it's crazy though how, and that's him right there. The Young Turks is a channel that I listen to a lot, and Dr. Rashad, I believe is his name. He does a good job on speaking on these topics. He's always spotlighting these type of stories and stuff, letting us know what's going on in the in the communities and stuff. So we play a little bit of it, Rashawn.
You can't hear it. And this is just me. You can't. Can y'all hear it?
No sound over here.
As a matter of fact, I want you to see this for yourself. This is Officer
Can y'all hear now?
Yes.
Let's play some of that video. I got it. Ooh.
No, give me the left, bro. I want to go in. Make you sit down. Right there. Give me one.
The man got skills, son. He got skills. So here's what he does. He doesn't do this as a one-off. He does this on a regular basis. And if one of them can actually beat him in a game of basketball, he literally purchased shoes for them. But he is well known in that local community as being the liaison, the bridge between the community and law enforcement. Now, here's what happened. He was up for a promotion. He's up for a promotion, and his captain denies him of the promotion. And then his captain puts in writing, the reason we're denying him for this promotion is because he is gang affiliated, is a narcotics trafficker, and listens to rap music. I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen. This was put in writing by his captain to deny him of his promotion. Now, just think about this. You have a captain of a police division saying that you deal drugs, that you are gang affiliated. Now, they're not trying to indict you. They're not investigating you. They're not trying to arrest you. He just put it on the report, put it in writing in order to stop you from advancing. You see, this police officer represents the new face of what police officers should be. And I'm sure he is going against the grain, not just in the community, but also inside, based on the commentary that we see around this police officer. Let's bring up another one of those pictures. The police officer tying the shoe of the young man. Remarkable picture. Now, see, he didn't do that for a photo op because, according to the narrative.
Yeah, can y'all hear?
Yeah, like I said, man, that I feel sorry for that young man. I'm I'm on both sides of the fence with the police. But I hate to see, people being shut down, especially Black people, where we try so hard to advance, and it's always something that's, pushing us back. But, I'm gonna say I'm anti-bad police because, I think we do still need policing, in the communities, but just hate that had to happen to them,
Yeah,
Just shows how they still have their foot on your neck,
Right, that's what I was just gonna say. They just give us a
Foot on
hard
your
time.
neck.
They give us such a hard
Police.
time
They give us a hard
in
time.
every position. I mean,
Anybody that look like me.
yes,
Right. And then for me, that kind of touched home for me, because I'm kind of in a role to where people look up to me, families, kids, parents. And, to see that because he listened to rap music, I just told y'all that's why I listen to rap music. I feel like times is different and certain members of society haven't caught on to society. Like, okay, so for instance, in my profession, like, I deal, like I said, with families and kids. The way I have, I don't go there with no hats on or nothing like that. But the way I kind of dress, I look cool to kids. So all kids be like, if something happen, like, they want to come talk to me. Like, I guess I'm in a comfort zone because I look cool. But, certain fields you do, that's not, I guess it's not cool because they consider that like, oh, you a part of a gang or you ain't right and certain, different things like that. So when I saw that, it just kind of, it touched home for me. And also, like, I've been in situations like, I rock a lot of kicks. You feel me? Different kind of kicks. And on Fridays, you can wear tennis shoes because every Friday, because I have a lot of kicks and I always have to wear dress shoes. On Fridays, I'll wear a different pair of my kicks. And coworkers and even certain coworkers and even kids, man, oh, you fresh, they'll be saying things like they be admiring my shoes and stuff like that. But they said it was drawing too much attention to where they changed the policy to on Fridays you can't even wear tennis shoes. At that time you couldn't wear tennis shoes, no more. So that really touched home to me, and I feel like all professional jobs need to get in touch with reality that times change, man. Like these kids these days, not just kids, teenagers, adults, like it's just people gonna listen to rap music basically. Whether it's good or positive or negative, they're gonna listen to it. So I really hope he win his lawsuit and go forward. And I hope he still, I don't know if he still work there or not, but I mean, his promotion, I hope he get it. I hope he move forward.
Yeah, he filed discrimination, and the part of New York that he work in is actually only 30% blacks in that area. The population is 30% black.
Yeah, that tells a lot too, right there. That of why, but like you said, rap music isn't. They have some
going nowhere.
Consider positive rap and this and that, but I hear a lot of pop songs and stuff that's on the pop charts, and they be just as bad as any other rap song. And a lot of the heavy metal music and all of that, like what about that?
Shoot somebody. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. What about that?
Yeah. I mean, like it's a lot of stuff.
That's cruel for a kid.
I don't, even in the video games, all of it, rap music is everywhere. And you can't say a man, especially a grown person, you know what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, he's going to be influenced by rap music. You know what I'm saying? This is a grown man with his own mind and conscience. It's not a young kid that you could say, oh, he's going to be influenced by this. You know what I'm saying? Which I still don't think, that's up to the parent. If the parent wants that child to listen to, rap music or whatever. But it's just wrong in all kind of ways, man.
And then wasn't it a legend that the rap music wasn't even coming from his car?
Yeah, but for me, it's bigger than it's bigger than the rap music. It's the fact that he went up for a promotion, and I mean his character, whoever his supervisor was, just fucked up his character even before the rap music situation. I mean, he's gang affiliated, he's this, he's that. I think just that part alone is messed up. It's after the fact that the rap music part came in to effect, but I think he's gonna win his discrimination case most definitely, because everything that you're saying is how you feel of a typical black man.
Right, because
everything that he's alleging, right? It's everything he's alleging. Whatever his boss wrote on his slip of his reason of not getting that promotion is how his boss feel about. I feel how his boss feel about black men.
But and correct me if I'm wrong. So if he is gang affiliated, was he gonna be able to be employed at all?
And that was the original thing. Like, okay, why wasn't he being investigated about this? Why wasn't he indicted? But it's because he also was
allowed to stay in his position.
Yeah, he also was
in a gang. Right,
exactly.
Right, and the police officer. So I'm really confused. So I'm like,
they
don't like us.
All gang members don't have a criminal background. Only thing you got to do is have a criminal. I mean,
know you can't be a police officer and be in the gang, though.
I mean, I'm not saying that the guy is part of the gang at all. I just say that.
I know that, but I'm saying for them to write it.
Write it on his paperwork at work like this is okay.
I'm glad he wrote that on that.
Right. He said it's dumb ass up, but that's what exposed it, and that's right there. Right, and shout out to him for going further and fighting for justice.
Oh yeah,
and
that's the only way we're gonna get it.
And not being scared, because guess what? A lot of people getting jobs and they're scared to say things because of due to retaliation they're gonna lose their job and don't know how they're gonna feed their family. So I'm so happy that he's moving forward with it. I'm so happy.
And who knows the area where Officer Brandon probably was going and playing with those little boys could have been in a gang infested area. And who knows, that could be what drew him to that area to show these young boys support. I mean, the area could have been gang infested, but that doesn't mean that that's who he is. I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah, right, exactly. That could have mean that, he might have known that it's gang infested. Or it might not even be gang infested. Like, that might just be something that the officer, the man said. But, even if it is, he might have, like you said, been going to that area to show these kids, hey, especially with the whole dealings with, police killing people. Hey, all police officers are not bad. So.
And he could have grew up there and feel he's giving back, which he is. I mean, he go hang out with the kids, he buy shoes. He could have that may be his way of showing them this is where I came from and look at where I'm at. You can do it. I mean, it's just I can't wait for this story to unfold.
I sure hope you win, man.
Because what you just said is a lot of kids now, they don't, and that's one of my big things. A lot of kids think that, I gotta be a rapper, I gotta be this, I gotta be that. So it's good to show kids, hey, there's other professions, there's other things that you could do. You don't have to just be a doctor, a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? There's nuclear medicine. When I went to the hospital, I didn't even know those were types of positions and stuff in the hospital. But there's all types of different fields of medicine, all different types of fields of law, all different fields of technology, computer operations, and all of that. It's finding what they're interested in. So it's always good to expose kids, because in school, they don't teach them all of that. They tell them, what you want to be? Police officer, doctor, lawyer,
teacher.
Teacher. You know what I'm saying? So they think, that's just it. I'm gonna be a drug dealer or a basketball player or a rapper or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to show them, other things, because some kids aren't exposed to that, or don't know what that is. Me and Rush was talking one day about her godchild to bring him to the racetrack. He likes cars, and try to get him involved in some old school, let him see how it is to, race cars and stuff like that. He may get into wanting to fix them and make them go faster, So that was always a hobby of mine. I wanted to fix a car with my own hands, and if it broke, I always wanted to fix whatever broke down, pretty much.
And my hobby was I kind of liked it fixing on things too as a kid, because my dad, he was a mechanic. So I was maybe 12, 13. I had saved up my allowance and had me a bicycle business where they used to have a bicycle auction. Remember back in the days, your bicycle had to be registered. So if the police stop you, you have the little black sticker on your bike, they'll take it. So I took my allowance and went to the auction. I'll buy bikes. It used to be good bikes, broken bikes, and my daddy showed me how to fix them one time, and I started fixing them. And I would go in front of my parents' yard, have the bikes lined up, and where I'm from, it's a poverty, area or whatever. So I had the bikes lined up. Some kids had the money, some kids didn't. So I had a railway playing with the kids, and then my dream went away because I had saved up so much money, but then somebody broke into our backyard with my parents when we went on family vacation and stole all my bikes. But I was trying to do that, and then it really crushed my heart because I was a kid doing it in the area, like selling them bikes cheap, and then for somebody to steal them. But that's what I kind of wanted to do, stuff like that too, fixing on things too. But then that just went away. So but
it's really smart. You was a enterprising young kid. That's what's up.
Yeah, I really was. That was cool.
Yeah, man, that's cool. That is cool.
For real, that's a cool story, man.
All right, up next, it is 8:10, and we've been live for an hour, 10 minutes. It's time to jump into that relationship topic. Now, the relationship topic is about cheating. So I didn't pick this topic, so I'm just gonna put it out there. So I want to understand. Somebody said something about have you been a cheater? Have you been the cheaty? And I'm hearing blues records.
I picked that topic.
So, Miss B, is there something that you wanted to discuss with respects to cheating? Or you got a question for the panel?
Do I have a question for the panel?
No, that was your topic.
Okay. I guess cheaters, because we've talked about with the relationship topics that we've been talking about. I think we just should continue. So we talked about whatever we talked about last week. So this week we're gonna go over into cheating, because last week was sex with the ex or whatever with the ex. So now we're gonna talk about have we ever cheated or have we ever been cheated on? Why we cheat and why we have cheated on someone. So who wanna give some input today?
Also, if once a cheater, always a cheater?
I'm sorry?
I said, and also, once a cheater, is it always a cheater? I'm asking people to write it in the comments. Let us know. What do you think?
Now, I'll start the topic off. So, I've been cheated on and I have been a cheater. And I can say, once a cheater, not always a cheater. Cheater in in the gap, you know what I'm saying? In my younger days, I apologize for anyone I may have hurt back in the gap. You know, I was young and not really knowing myself, but you know, I used to do some wild stuff. I had chicks show up, I ain't know the other girl was showing up. You know, two girls at the house at the same time type thing. But one hurt my heart when I'm going. She'd say, "Oh, she going out with her friends," so I'm like, "All right, I'm going out with my partner." So we were supposed to be going somewhere else, and she didn't know we was going to this particular spot. So we wind up going to this particular spot, and as we in the car, I'm telling my partner, "Oh yeah, she was going with her little people now. They was going out. You know, she talking about this and that and woo woo woo." As I'm riding up the street, I never forget it, riding up Claiborne Esplanade, she walking across the street from under the bridge, going to Vibe, walking right in front of me as I'm saying, yeah, she went with her people. And my partner like, ain't that so girl right there? So I'm like, it's showing the fucking man, swing around, bro. No joke. And it couldn't have happened no better. And the chick don't know what's going on. So she, oh, what you tripping off? But this my friend, come to find out she had just met them online. Y'all remember when the party line and shit used to be popping? And I don't know if y'all had the party line down here, but the party line, you hop on and you press 2 or some shit, and you know, you say, oh, look, I'm a film from, you know, woo woo wham, and I'm single on here looking for woo woo. So, you know, press 2 or whatever like that. And that lets you know that that person interested in you, and you could go and listen to their thing or send them a message, you know, whatever. So come to find out she had just met the people on there. So I'm like, dumb bitch, you could have got killed. You don't know who these people is. You know what I'm saying? She used to do this shit. Like, I would work all day, and she would be at the house doing that shit, talking about, oh, she was just bored. Like, bitch, clean up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you can find a whole lot of things to do besides being on the party line. But that's how she did it, and yeah. fucked over me.
So that's her. So okay. So what's your reason for cheating? What was your reason?
I think after that happened, then I started just cheating because fuck, it ain't no love out here in these streets.
So do you feel you cheated only because she cheated?
I didn't cheat on her because I stopped talking to her. I cheated on other people. I guess because I felt like, you know, everybody else was going to do the same thing type shit. Or I had to do it first.
So you took your pain from your past relationship. So it was a trust. You didn't trust anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost trust. And,
all right.
You know, that was, I'd say that was back in the gap. And, you know, I had to grow up to realize, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that ain't what you do. You have a trust, in your partner, both of y'all. You have a mutual agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like, we both here. I like you, you like me. You know what I'm saying? We not here to, you know, I'm trying to think of what I'm looking for, but you know, we together. I trust you, you trust me. If you feel like you want to go out and do something, let me know. I'm gonna move around. You know what I'm saying? And if I feel like I want to do that, I'm gonna let you know I'm not interested anymore. I'm gonna move around. You know.
Okay. Who's next? Me?
Who we got next?
Jonica.
Well, I have a write-in. If that's okay.
Okay.
Jonica. So they asked me, what about people who are into respectful cheating? I think they call it polyamory, where, you know, maybe you're not cheating, maybe you have a mutual discussion and y'all are mutually deciding to maybe introduce some other person in your bedroom, or you know, something on that order. Thank you, Terry. Terry tells us crushes take time. If you feel the need to cheat, move on. Okay. So
okay.
Then we had another about respectful cheating, like knowing.
So I feel respectful cheating is an open relationship. To be honest with you, I mean, because it's either, I feel like you're kind of, if you're not in a relationship, you're not cheating. So
I feel like that too.
If you're cheating and they want a respectful, they want it to be respectful, I feel that means you should open up that relationship. And that means that you can discuss it, or you know what's going on. So that's how I feel about respectful cheating.
We got another viewer just posted a comment. Rush.
Bendy and
Flexi.
Yeah, Bendy and Flexi. Respectful cheating is cheating without bringing the drama home to your partner. What do you think about that, Redhead?
It's you opening it up. You opening the relationship up. You're gonna open your relationship up. And that way you all can discuss it and you know what's going on. And it's okay, you know.
They say it's when your partner find out and you keep it well hidden.
What they say?
I don't know about it. I don't know.
Brandon,
if you keeping it well hidden, you're just cheating. You're just another cheater.
And then we got another person, Terry. Terry says there is no such thing as respect for cheating. Cheating is cheating. All right, Terry.
Cheating.
I feel other than the title of open. Other than we both are mutual. On
if it's open,
not after, not during, before. We already have this understood. Yeah. That's respect. That's respect, because that means both parties are aware. You know?
Right. So we broke up. We broke up. We're on a break. That's not cheating. We broke up. So that's all the way broke up.
Oh, absolutely. If you broke up, that doesn't even count. That's not cheating at all.
You didn't cheat.
But
If you
some
broke up,
people
it's not
feel like,
cheating.
And that's
oh, if
like,
I
don't play
don't,
with me, because don't play with me about cheating if we broke up. I mean, don't play with me.
well, look, some people feel like, oh, if I hit it well, then I didn't let you know. You know what I'm saying? You didn't find out about it.
Bendy
Those
and
bones
Flexi
come
getting
out
us
the
right.
closet
Look,
at one point.
Yeah, they get this right.
right. You're right. If it's open,
It's not respectful cheating, but you know, y'all know what's going on.
Yeah, that's why I said people feel like, oh, if I didn't, if you didn't know about it, if your partner didn't know about it, you know what I'm saying? You did it well, you hit it well. But I feel like, nah, them bones gonna come out the closet at some point. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And when they do, you gotta be either ready for it, because you may be in a spot where you like all in head first. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, oh, and you cheated back in the gap. Now y'all 6-7 years in, and she done found something old. You know what I'm saying? And she like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to fuck with you no more. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all done got certain shit, all of this here, woo, wah, wham. And damn, then she ain't fucking with you no more. You hurt.
I feel like there is a such thing as respectful cheating. I mean, it's not what you do, it's how the fuck you do it at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there is a such thing as respectful cheating. I mean, if you don't bring it home, you know what I'm saying? If you don't go tap, if it ain't tapping you on your shoulder, you did, and you respect it, and if they're willing to respect your partner, then hey, it is what it is. I mean, if you go into it, you know what I'm saying, know your role and play your part. You know what you're getting into when you get into it. So, I mean, if everything is understood and it's laid out from the jump, then it is what it is. But then it's up to
So
you.
you talking about with the other party?
You gotta make sure
if you both agree.
You talking about with the other party?
I'm talking about in general.
No, I'm saying you saying that.
I'm talking about in general.
No, who the other party is? This is the person you're cheating with, or the person that you're with?
The person that I'm cheating with. They know not to bring it back to my people if we cheat.
Okay,
Just
so
like they wouldn't want me to bring it back to their people. Yeah,
okay, so that's why.
Thing as respectful cheating.
So that's why you feel it's respectful cheating.
Yeah, it's respectful.
Okay.
Because they not.
So
as long as I bring it to my house, then it shouldn't matter.
You brought it to your house when you slept with somebody else, and then you went back to with the person that you with.
No, I didn't. I ain't bring it to my house. Long as she don't want me, she can't tap me on my shoulder, then hey, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's a such thing as respectful cheating. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
It's definitely what you do.
I want to see Tate. I want to see Tate face while she explains.
What somebody typing?
Tate. Yeah, Tate. But yeah, I think it's, some people say that, but I feel like just what I just said, like you could do respectful cheating and you know what I'm saying, not bring it home and the girl play her part. I done had that too, where the chick play her part and she know I got a girl and she ain't gonna call me during these certain times and I'm gonna be at work doing this here, but it's always gonna be a time where you gonna be done took off, but that didn't happen. I done took off from work and I'm laid up in the bed on the phone. Y'all both looking at the phone and bam, that call come through or that text because she think I'm at work. This her time to call right here. Bam. And busted right there.
They got apps for that, man. They got apps for that now.
Well, what's the point? Just get out the relationship. That's stupid.
Yeah,
what you gonna do? What you gotta do all that for?
On the SunTrust phone and shit, they ain't have no apps.
You gotta realize sometimes you don't want to let your home go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it depends on what you got going on. I mean, people can have a lot of shit going on, and sometimes you don't want to let your home go.
So before you have all of those things going on, then you should.
It just depends on your situation.
Yeah, that's kind of like a acceptable younger reply. You know, as we age, that's just like, you know, no.
Well, I guess we need to get more clarification. So when you say you got a lot going, like, you know, sometimes you don't want to leave there. There's a lot going on. Like, what you mean, like positive stuff going on to where you still want to have that relationship and do your thing on the side, or a lot going on to where, you know, it's this other stuff, and then, you know, you don't want to mess up until you finish other stuff, I guess.
I mean, you know, this is how I look at it. This is what I get out of this what I get out of what Shantae saying. Basically, you know, I mean, you might not want to give up what you got at home. You might have something good at home, but you're just a fucking cheater. I mean, that happens. Because, I mean, what's your reason for going out? To cheat. Because you want to. I mean, a lot of people make excuses for cheating, but I feel like when you go cheat, you're doing something that you want to do. If you know you got something good at home and you go cheat, that was your choice. You made that fucking choice.
That's the thing. If you got something good at home and you know what you got, you're not going to do it. But obviously, home must not be all that it is if you're doing it.
You can't really say that. I feel like that's not true. I feel like that's a reason for people to go cheat. I was a cheater, and I did it because I wanted to. I mean, off the top, I did it because I wanted to, and I always felt like when I got cheated on, it was karma. I felt like it was karma because I done cheated a lot. I done a lot of shit, but everything I did, I'm not gonna say, oh, that nigga was out there acting up or this person was acting up that made me go do. Ain't nothing make you go do anything. You choose to do what the fuck you want to do, and you choose to continue to cheat because you want to cheat. I don't feel nobody, and then if the home ain't right, what's my purpose of even being there? If shit ain't right at home, then I don't even need to be in this. If I got to go out and cheat.
I mean, you got people that say you got people that stay because of kids. I mean, I had an uncle that stayed because, you know what I'm saying, he stayed till his children was 18 years old. You feel me? But it wasn't nothing going on between him and my auntie. So I mean, you know, like everybody their own different reasons. And me,
that's a whole nother topic.
I feel like I had a condition. So fuck, I don't call it cheating.
That's a whole nother topic, and that's why I say
somebody going to get up with feelings. So the person you're cheating with is not going to be able to take it too long. They're going to want to be number one. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes
so that just brings about problems.
They can't, but at the end of the day, you know what it was.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like, you know,
I feel like.
Oh, go ahead.
I feel like I don't care what level of the game it is. If you need to cheat, then we need to depart. I feel like I don't want to do that. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to look at your phone. I don't want to have your password. I don't want to do that. That's just like beyond me. I'm beyond that. You know what I'm saying? If I say I want to be in a relationship, you have to know that that's what we're gonna do.
Right.
I have to know that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. So which means I don't want the respectful cheating. I don't want the open. It's we gonna do this or we're not.
Exactly.
But if we're dating,
but you know, and I feel like that's how we feel now that we're older. But I feel like the cheating topic, I can guarantee you all of us on this panel have cheated. Now, sure, I don't want to go out and cheat. You know, that's petty. You know, I don't feel like I have to do that. Because if I wanted to do that, I mean, cheating is easy to do, but that's your choice. Like I keep saying, it's your choice to cheat. But we older now. Don't do it.
That is not acceptable, Bendy and Flexi. On my part, I don't think so.
No.
Bendy and Flexi says y'all have businesses, a home, family, etc. You don't want to leave that, but you may want something on the side every blue moon.
No, I mean they must be. What
I had to come check on you because like you was
her phone wasn't working.
Oh yeah, what you
phone wasn't working.
I had to come check on them.
Check on me.
You had to leave your spot empty.
You know.
And
but I see Bendy and Flexi what they saying, like, you know, and that's old school well, you know what I say back in the gap. You know, I used to joke around and say, "Oh, I'm tired of seeing the same titties. I need to see some new titties every once in a while."
No, turn on the TV.
Like, like I say, that was like a joke from back in the gap. But now, you know, like I say, I done got older. I don't want all that stress in my household. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want peace in my house. I don't want you to have. I want to have to look at my phone and both of us look at it, and you know what I'm saying. I ain't got to worry about no picture coming through, no you know, nothing. I ain't got to worry about doing nothing or hiding nothing. I can set my phone down. Fuck, if you want to take the phone for the date, go ahead and take that business. Ain't nobody gonna call it, and if they do, it's gonna be a shock to both of us. But
you heard me?
Yeah, at my point now, I'm just too old for the drama and the beefing. I can't do the explaining, none of that. Because just like Vincent Flexer said, you get older, you got a business, a house, a car, all this here. Next thing you know, motherfucker outside trying to, you know, you done gave her all these years, and now she outside trying to cut up. Because y'all done built that relationship, and she thinking we all in. And now you want to go out because you want to go see some more titties or something. So, yeah. Put on something else. Put on a cape tonight. Shit.
So respectful cheating could be, I'm thinking about it, but I'm not going to act on it. Go ahead, Rush.
Yeah, sometimes you just out and about, and, you know, you feeling good, you looking good, you smelling good, and you're charismatic. You know what I mean? Maybe you pull a girl or two, but that don't mean that you acting on it. You know what I'm saying? You doing some flirting maybe you shouldn't be doing. Now, that's if you're in a relationship. Now, if you're single and you still have feelings for somebody else, it feels a little bit like cheating. You know, it does feel like cheating. But it's not real cheating because y'all not together, because you've already made an established agreement that y'all not together. So when you're not together, you do what you do when wherever you are, and I do whatever I do whatever. So I feel like when I'm faithful in my heart. It don't got nothing to do with like none of that, no ring or none of that. And if I got a 1-track mind normally, and if I'm just thinking about one girl, that's all I'm thinking about. It doesn't matter who, you know, Meg Thee Stallion can walk in front of me. That's not going and want me. Then just throw that in there. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's not a good example. But somebody fan can walk in front of me, and then I wouldn't pay no mind because I'm so in love, you know, whatever. But if we on something different, and our wavelength not on that in love shit, and we doing something different, and that space, you see what I'm saying, for something else to grow, because it's not the real connection or whatever, but we both want to chill and you know, enjoy each other's energy every now and again. What's the problem? It's not cheating. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe for the other person, but as long as you openly communicate with the other person and let them know what's up. But like if I'm in a community thing and I'm living and we paying bills together and all of that, no running around, no cheating. I don't want to have to snoop and investigate. I've been there, done that. I don't like that part of Rush, and I don't want no woman that's gonna take me there. So I need a woman that can respect her body and respect my body. But if we broke up, but we messing around and it's, you know, we date, but we dating, then that's different. So I don't know, but whoever needed to hear my point of view, I hope that satisfied you.
So you saying this for somebody that's listening? Or are you saying this from your heart?
Okay, that's damn, Betty.
I feel like you're talking to somebody. I feel like you're not talking to the panel.
It's a little bit of both. And I ain't talking to y'all about it necessarily, but it's how I feel either way. So you witnessing how I feel.
Yes, Terry. Yes.
Yeah, Terry. That's why I'm so scared out here right now.
Yeah.
Because Tay said respectfully cheating, but that's what I was like. How respectful is it when you bring home an STD?
Right.
Yeah. That's a different story. That's a horse.
No, that's the same story.
That's a horse of a different color. No, it's a horse of a different color because I mean, at the end of the day,
lives on the same farm.
I mean, shit happens. If you do, then you know what I'm saying. Then I mean, that's something you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? They won't be respectful no more.
So you don't have all right,
Now, you
exactly.
know,
Thank you. Glad to hear you say that.
I've been cheated on, and I've been a cheater. I've been cheated
You
on,
don't have to bring
and
home an STD.
somebody and he
But it is a possibility you
and
could.
my partner brought me home an STD. And you know what I did? I went to the doctor, and my doctor told me that I had an STD. And what y'all think I did?
Knife.
I didn't take my medicine until he was finished taking his fucking medicine, and I gave that bitch back to him. So guess what? It hurt you worse than it hurt me, because now you can't pee. So yeah, I gave it back to him.
See, that's what cheating does. Too much energy.
Yes, I
That's
gave
it.
it back
See
to
what this
him.
lady
I
had to do.
took
You know
my
what I'm saying?
medicine,
Right.
and
Don't
I
play with
left
me. I
because
got
no,
that. Move around.
So yeah.
That brings out just a whole nother side.
Right. Man, women don't play this shit, man. I ain't
and some
I
of
ain't
those
smart enough to cheat.
Some STDs we can't
And
get
I
rid
want
of.
the panel to know that just because we are women with women, you can still bring home something. Don't think it take a penis to bring home something. A woman can bring another woman home something too.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
It could. It's possible. It could happen.
Oh, it's most definitely possible.
It's
but
most
I
definitely
think
possible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can't put your mouth on everything.
Yeah.
Hey,
well, that's the whole idea, you know. You can't. So just chill out.
Everybody know you only been with one woman is me, and the way you say it's definitely possible. Like I just brought you on some, so let's clear that up right here on live.
Check out.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, I already said the dick was what brought something home to me, and I gave it back to him. I already said that. But what I'm saying is, I'm not sure that we don't know what the panel is. I think they may be younger people looking at this, and I don't think women know that women still can bring women home something. So I mean, y'all may know. But who knows who the panel is? I mean, the younger generation may not know that. It may be an 18, 19, 20-year-old that's out there wilding out. And they may not know that, okay, so I'm fucking with a woman, I can't bring nothing home. Yes, you can. You can bring stuff home.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you. I'm just saying, if other women, younger
said it.
That's why you was condom.
I feel like you feel some type of way. I didn't say nothing toward you. I'm just saying, I want to let the viewers know. You just never know who's looking. I mean,
we have a viewer comment. Someone read it.
See, you have a choice. If there's issues at home, talk about it. If home is good, find out what the issue is with self so you can fix it. Make the best decision for yourself and the other person.
Right.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That's exactly true. You gotta sometimes you gotta make the decision for that person, because if you're cheating on that person and you out running the streets or whatever, you may feel like, and that's what I think as growing up too. You know what I'm saying? Where you could say, hey, you know what? I'm not feeling this anymore. Respectfully, I'm a back down out of this situation. We're gonna, split up and what I'm saying, do our thing, and I'm gonna give you time to gather your things, you know what I'm saying, without doing all the hateful shit. And that's a whole nother story right there. But that too, I think, takes time with growing up, because a lot of women think, oh, if I'm breaking up with you, then I'm cheating, I'm messing with somebody. I may not be messing with nobody. I may just want to break up because I feel like I haven't gotten, I'm dealing with something in myself. Maybe I'm feeling some jealousy or envy. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing something that, I feel like I shouldn't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go out, I shouldn't feel like I want to stalk you. You know what I'm saying? And go and run behind you, or, whatever the case may be. But, sometimes it just be an issue, an internal issue. It's not always cheating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And Well, in time of before combining with people, we're supposed to deal with us, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
yeah,
what Tasha had to say about the fix yourself, work on yourself
right,
first. Because,
right.
it's never gonna be the other. But I know people, who have jumped from person to person to person to person to person to person, and it still got the same issues. You know what I'm saying? It's because you bring you with you every time. You see what I'm saying? Until you working on what you got going on, it's gonna follow you. You can go to Las Vegas, you can go to Chicago, you can go to Minneapolis. I don't care where you go. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna bring your luggage with you, you're gonna bring your baggage with you. You gotta figure out how to deal with it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah,
And
you gotta work on it.
and I think some people just feel like they feel like they have to have somebody, they need somebody. And I don't know, that's crazy to me too. Like can you be by yourself, and can you just live in a home by yourself? Like some people just want to be with somebody, they want to cuddle, they want to this, they want to that, and I ain't gonna lie, some people chase feelings, because when I cheated, that's what I cheated for. I was thriving, like I just wanted that feeling. It was like a high.
I felt like when I was cheating, like I had to conquer all the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to fuck with every bitch, any bitch. No bitch could pass me by without me. What up? But it's just like that's just that growth that it takes. You know what I'm saying? And to where you get to where you don't even want all of them. You know what I'm saying? I wish a bitch would call my phone if she ain't, helping out with some, especially if you single, bitch, you got to be bringing something to the table.
Bruh, you said you wish a bitch would call your phone. That was funny.
My cheating typically always worked out of, I know you doing you, so I'm gonna do me.
But that's not cheating at this point. That's an open relationship.
No, it's not accepted. That don't make it open.
Yeah,
Open
it's not
is a
open
mutual
because
agreement.
open.
You cheated, so now I'm gonna show your ass. What you mean? No, that's not open.
No, open is when two people agree on it.
Right.
In the beginning of the relationship.
What's revenge cheating? It's not
dumb.
Being mad about being open.
It's dumb. It's so dumb.
Right.
Well, we gotta live to learn that.
Right. And that's why
when two people agree upon it.
Wait, two people talking.
I said open is when two people agree upon it.
We said that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I agree with Marlon.
Yeah.
And open is when you agree upon it in the beginning. Not, okay, I'm in this relationship for years upon years, and okay, now let's open this relationship up. I feel it could be a
tingly. Right.
It could be topic, it could be done, but still, I feel like in the beginning, and I'm gonna tell you.
I mean, y'all might hold on. Now y'all saying that, all right? That's like, okay. I mean, yeah, you can open your relationship up. It might be something that you both feel like y'all not getting. If y'all have a sit down and y'all talk to each other about it, then y'all can open y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can come to agree to open it up. Y'all might want to try something with. Y'all might want to bring somebody else into it.
I think she was more saying not after you do something. Don't say it's open. Let's not go with open after you decide to step out.
Yeah,
right. After you decide to step out.
No matter if you're in the game 36 years and y'all decide to open it mutually, then I'm all for that.
Right.
But, give me an opportunity to know what's up. Don't fuck with it.
Right. Respectful.
Right. Don't fuck up. We're gonna try to fix it.
Let me ask you a question. Cause see, y'all women always say that shit. But if somebody gave y'all the opportunity and they open up the door and they let y'all know what was going on, would y'all actually, you know what I'm saying, be able to accept what they tell y'all? If there is a flaw, if there is a problem with y'all, will y'all be able to accept the negative? Because sometimes women be like, oh,
how we gonna fix
tell
it?
me. Oh, let me know. Oh, I don't want you to lie to me. You know what I'm saying?
How we gonna fix it if we don't know? That's what a relationship is. Communication.
Okay, but let me more than one woman. Is that okay? No.
What you said?
You said what?
if you want to be with more than one woman, is that okay? Or no? What you mean? What's the fix? You know, what I'm saying is, if y'all open, what you mean?
I'm saying, if you have a problem in your relationship,
they're just saying fix
like
it.
women be like, oh, just tell me and let me know.
Right. That's the fix I'm
You know what
talking
I'm
about.
saying? Like,
Oh, so
like
you
y'all
saying
women
like
be
if you step out of the relationship, that's because something wrong with the relationship, and the relationship need fixing. But what I'm saying is that what if that's not what need fixing? What if being monogamous is unrealistic, and that shouldn't be? That's just unrealistic.
That's a part of communication as well.
Right.
Because some people agree to it. My personal answer would be no, thank you. But you know, some people agree to it. So what I'm saying is, if it's my mate and you come at me with that, then you know we're gonna have to start moving around. You know, whatever we have to undo.
Well, I do honestly, like, my feelings with the whole cheating thing. I've been quiet. I've been sitting back. I've been listening to everybody's comments, and everybody's opinions. I just feel like, yeah, I've been cheated on, and I've been a cheater. You feel me? I was only reason why I kind of been a cheater, in my younger days, was because of the fact that I had like a goal. Like, every year I had to basically fuck more girls than the year before. So that's why I was a cheater then. But then as I got older, I felt like, I'm cheat. If I come to you with an issue and if it ain't resolved, then I'm a cheat. So that's just what it is. That's just how I feel. I mean, and then it don't have to be like an establishment yet. We could be an established family and all this and that, but at the end of the day, I think both people, when they're in a relationship, they need to establish stuff that some people hold on to things. I feel like what I personally, in my opinion, that I see, when they can afford shit, they work on shit, and they hold on to stuff just because of certain things. But that don't mean nothing, because I could leave a relationship, we can get half if it don't work out. So, I just feel like, if a person come to you with an issue and it's not addressed, I feel like it's okay, to go out. And especially if you make the person aware that this is what's going on. I don't think that's cheating.
Okay, so listen, if you bring it up that it's a problem and you feel like then that's your goal to say cheat because you bring up the problem.
But then if it's not fixed, like, you feel me? If you bring up the problem, then it's not fixed.
Is this a mutual understanding of a problem?
What would you have done to fix the problem? Okay, so you feel it's okay to cheat if you say that there's a problem, the person don't fix it?
Both points. I mean, because of course, when you bring up an issue, the other person will say, "Well, again, this is going on." So then now the person who brought the original issue is going to have issues too. So if both parties don't agree to fix them, then I don't see nothing wrong with cheating.
But what we doing though? So then when we do it from there?
What you mean?
Because if the issue doesn't get fixed,
I get what you're saying.
Well, we in trouble.
I get what you're
so
saying.
What
you gotta
realize,
sometimes you can bring it to you can bring it to the head. But if the head don't do nothing about it and they stuck in their ways or whatever and they don't change, then yeah, that can lead to other shit.
So tell me, So tell me what you doing.
Do the next one will.
Okay, so what are you doing? Okay, so what are you doing as the person?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring you to Jonica's attention, right? And if Jonica don't fix it, now I'm going to cheat. So what are you doing? What are we doing in this relationship to fix it so that there will be no cheating?
All right, because this is what's gonna happen. That's gonna be the excuse every time. I'm gonna just keep playing myself. It's gonna happen. So
I don't know.
Let me tell you, in all of my years of life, I have never seen a relationship fixed with another party. I've never seen it happen. I've never seen adding a third person to your relationship other than sexually, if that's agreed upon. I've never seen it successful. Me. But I'm not saying I'm the only one walking this earth.
Adding a third person was gonna the relationship.
So that's the problem. If it's a problem and
I
you
never
add
said
another
a third
person,
was gonna fix
you
the
just add
relationship.
another problem. You just add another problem. You gotta fix your
Wait,
fucking issue.
Right, but at the same time, listen to what I'm saying, man.
Or if not, you have to
That's what y'all
separate
think.
respectfully.
At the end of the day, I mean, well, hey, some women don't want to do it. Because you could say that's what you're going to do, but until you place in that situation, you don't know what you would do. Because a lot of women try to act like they're so strong-minded and this and that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You dig? And, oh, they got this and they can do this or whatever. At the same time, you dig? No, they don't. When it comes down to the come down, they can't. And then they want to know, oh, why did you do it? Oh, why did you cheat? Oh, what I wasn't doing.
And then they'll stick around
you know what you
for
wasn't
so
doing
long.
without being into you.
The point is that's gonna fuck up the whole relationship, because once you do it, then they gonna do it, and they gonna feel okay about it. I mean, that's just all it's gonna be, a cycle. Or if not, cheating also just fuck with you all other kind of ways. You know what I'm saying? So
Don't
you
cheat.
know, it's a crash
Cheat
and
not the
burn. You
answer.
fucking it up. It's over. It's done. Like, it's done.
You
You might as well
shouldn't
just
cheat.
walk.
You gotta have a conversation though. If
You
something's
fucking with me
going
mentally
on,
altogether.
you gotta communicate. And if the other person is not listening to you, then I feel like we have just opened it up to be open. I'm putting you on notice. Like, I'm not finna sit here and be mistreated and I get what I need and tell you I'm not getting what I need. But maybe maybe we've got a lease together, or, we got some type of connection with each other where we can't just separate immediately. You know what I'm saying? We got to live together for, maybe we roommates or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you need to know what's up, and I'm gonna tell you. Well, I'm gonna give you opportunity. I'm gonna be like, hey, this not working. Hey, I'm not happy. Hey, but I ain't gonna be too many of them before I'm out and about. And I feel like if you know and you willfully choose to deny what's going on in the situation, you don't want to get help for whatever's going on your end. You just want to keep blaming me. Then that's what's gonna happen. And you could call it cheating if you want to, but you've been forewarned.
I like how this is one-sided. Like, as if the person the other party have something to work on themselves.
Everybody has something to work on. Everybody, every single person. When you have a problem in a relationship, it's two people having a problem, not the one. Even if you think you're innocent, especially if you think you're innocent and you're not in the wrong, you're definitely the one that needs to talk and get something worked out, because you are so in denial. You are. Everybody's bringing something wrong to the table. Either you allowing this person too much slack and that you stepped all over other boundaries. Now you want to clip wings at this end, which is probably wrong. Or that person is just a greedy person that likes to take. They bringing that wrong, but you allowing them to do that. You allowing it. You sitting here allowing it. You know who they are. They told you who they was. You're not listening. That's your problem. That's the problem you bring to the table too. Even if you feel like you're not the one out actively doing the cheating or whatever, but you support, you accommodate it. You complicit. You complicit, and you can't be mad about it. You just can't. You got to figure out why you complicit with it. What are you getting out of this relationship that will allow you to have this here going on that you really not happy with? Why haven't you walked? Why don't you make a different move? That's on you. So everybody have to figure something out. Everybody. It's not just one-sided. It's both sided.
Life is short. We're not promised tomorrow. Don't waste your time.
I feel like too, a lot of that, like we were saying, the one-sidedness, I think that comes with knowing someone's love language. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that. Knowing how that person reciprocate shows their love for you. You know what I'm saying? They may show acts of, oh, I went and washed the car, I washed the dishes. You know what I'm saying? That's showing you that I love you. Oh, I went and got your clothes out the thing. You know what I'm saying? But your love may be showing me a different type. You know what I'm saying? That, oh, I was, here, or you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So that's a big part in it too. Knowing how that person shows their affection. I'm not too much of an affectionate person either. I feel like, what's up? Like I'm a hug you and all of that there, but I'm not with the planning romantic this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't really me, but I'm going to show my affection for you, but it won't be maybe up to that, the person's standards or whatever. But I also make that clear. Like, I'm not a texting type person. You could text me. I'm a person, I respond mentally with text. You text me and I'm going to look at it and I respond pretty much here. And I'm not going to text it back. Some people don't like that. And they like, oh, you ain't text me back all day. Not really a texter. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big part too. You got to know the person that you're with and don't expect them to change deep into the relationship because you feel like, oh, you didn't do this here. They ain't been doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't expect that of me now to do it. What y'all think?
You're right. You're right. And I think when I say it one-sided, I mean because when I listen to the speeches from Rush and Dredd and Tay, I heard like basically if the person doesn't work on it, then you can go out. But my thing is, I don't feel it's when I say one-sided, I'm saying it shouldn't be the person working on it. It should be the both of you all working on it. Because the flaws technically probably not just on the one person, it could be on both of y'all. So, and it could be just the one person that's addressing it because the one person really want to go out and cheat. And I just feel like it's another excuse. Just go do it. Go cheat.
Man, you could be working on it and then the other party not working on it. And then what?
But that's why y'all should work on it together if you together.
Right, then you cheat.
It should be a togetherness. We doing everything else together. I mean, we paying bills together. We apparently you're doing everything else together. So to me, if there is something to work on, you talk about it and you work on it together. And then I think we talked about, it was an earlier show that we talked about like seeking help. That's our Black community. We don't want to go seek help. I mean, whatever this problem is it something that's bigger than us? Is it something we need to go sit down and talk to somebody else about? And I think, that was brought up super fast. So, I'm just saying. Because the cheating is not going to be the answer to it. Because once the partner find out that it's been cheating, now if you still going to be in the same relationship, now you got a very long drawn out situation that's about to take a because now the person got to try to retrust you, and believe me, it never, So, I mean, it's like starting over again. It really is. So is cheating worth losing what you feel you have, and is cheating worth the effort of starting all the way over again? And now you got to deal with the backlash of, oh, you cheated on me, or I cheated on you. How I know you're not still cheating? I don't trust you.
Thanks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, cheating is wrong. The cheating ain't. I'm with you on that one. Don't cheat. But like I say, if I'm having a conversation with you and we not making no progress on, or you just always putting it on me, or we keep saying we're gonna go to the council, but ain't nobody ever called, looked it up, or whatever, we ain't making no progress. I mean, I might could go, I don't know, 3 months, 6 months without a certain type of feminine energy or affection, but I ain't gonna go too long, and I'm too grown. I work too hard not to have what I want. And I, maybe I do need to be seen about that. I'm not saying I need constant energy, but I'm feeling like you shouldn't alienate affection from your lover to prove no point or because you mad and all of that. So if you doing that because y'all ain't agreeing on some shit, then that's wrong. We need to move on with the relationship or go to the council or whatever, because we both not treating each other amicably. And I just to a point where I'm not finna let myself be abused mentally, verbally, physically, or none of that. Don't alienate me trying to prove no point, because I'm not trying to say I'm gonna show you, but I'm gonna be myself. And before long, somebody else Speak
I
up.
feel like just walk away from the relationship. Just end the relationship. Just end it. I mean, what you got to lose? Nothing.
Well, what you
Just
giving up for?
Sometimes it's
There's
not
no
that easy.
quitters
Sometimes
never
it's not that
win, and
easy.
winners never quit.
And I just
I
feel
mean,
like with the,
wait, say that again, Rashawn.
Quitters never win, and winners never quit.
well, look, hey, that counseling shit. Let me just speak on that. I just feel like I think people are programmed now on counseling. Well, 9 times out, them counselors be cheaters too. So I don't need to sit down in front of somebody that's probably cheating too and disclose all my business. And then what are they gonna do? Like they are
Okay,
cheaters
what?
too. Like,
What can we do? Well, if the counselor isn't doing it, what can we do? Because cheating is
No,
not.
we gotta
What
do
can we do?
You should change your name on counseling, dog. Don't be
I didn't
so
hear
critical of counselors. They go to school to learn, and you don't have to pick the ones that you feel is immoral. Maybe you need a more Christian type of counselor. You see what I'm saying? But they got some scientific things they gonna do with you, some exercises to help you,
can't
get
hear
in
you.
tune with some other shit.
You sound muffled. You have to repeat whatever you said, Mom.
Yeah, I know they go to school. I know that they go to school. They get a bachelor's. They get a master's. I see them all the time.
Okay, well, don't pick them, Marlon. Don't hire them. Them garbage.
I know it. Like, you see
and then when you want to share your business, go get you somebody outside of the black community. Go to somebody totally anonymous who don't know nobody you know or none of that.
And then
you feel like you don't want to spill your beans.
I'm just saying in general that I didn't bring this in general. Oh, y'all, read her stuff, y'all. Look what she said.
Yeah, that's Terry. Great topics. I really enjoy smart, educated women. My first time listening to you guys. Appreciate all the topics you have. Have a good night. Yeah, we about to end it too, Terry. It's been 2 hours.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's been like 2 hours.
Thank you for the feedback too.
Thank you for the feedback.
We can't hear you.
Marla, I don't know what's wrong. You're muffled.
Hold on.
Y'all want to keep going?
Yeah, I just want to ask this. I wanted to ask Dreadhead, but I guess I can ask Tate.
Okay, Marla, I'm on mute, baby. Just okay, go ahead.
I was saying, tell the followers on all social media. You feel me? G, you ready?
Yeah. Come on,
hey,
Marla, come on.
Everybody, including Terry, follows on all social media. Free_2_B_me with the 3s, not the E's.
You heard me?
That's it.